I can hear you screaming. Trapped inside the mold as the chute valve fails and the seed our coral pours in, setting hard as rock, binding you forever inside that tomb. Internal buoyancy chamber M247 of the north-facing hull of the Founder's Tower. I won't forget you, little brother. I can't forget you. No one else stays trapped here. I swear it. No one. I've given up on the Founders. They won't listen to reason. In fact, their entire lordship over the Ark depends on them not listening to reason. I can't tell them about the real Ark problem. They would blame maintenance and so discredit me, giving Mokoen a free rein. No, never. The guests' historic claims of political equality, equal water rations, they're already going nowhere. The Founders dismiss out of hand even the possibility of finding or accepting outside help. Perhaps they need something to focus their minds, to grab their attention. Perhaps I need to provide that something. Time to talk to my lab rat and the shipwrecker. Is there any way at all to avoid this? I've been over it in my head 100 times. If only the Founders would listen, if only Mokoena were less proud. I've tried so damn hard to find another way. But with the sickness, we're all running out of time. Can we do what we have to do without bloodshed? No. If I don't strike back, I'll be betraying my people. Or leaving the job to some extremists. I can't do that. This is the lesser of two evils. I must act. You know, if you close one eye and ignore the rust and stink of our slums and that damn security wall, and just look up as the last of the sunlight reflects off Founder's Tower, it's still beautiful. I feel pride in my heart to have helped build it within sight of old San Francisco. Was that the last time I saw land? Will I ever see land again? Maybe I've lived long enough. My ticket back to whatever's left of the world should go to someone else. Someone younger. Someone with less blood on their hands. We have a traitor in our midst. I have been informed the fascists are secretly surveilling one of our safe houses. A mole within our ranks must have tipped them off. It makes me sick to think that one of our own, someone I've trusted with my life, is informing for those scum. I'll find him. I don't care what it takes. And when I do... She denied it to the end, but she was clearly guilty. Amazing how she thought she could escape the consequences of her crimes. Another traitor uncovered and dealt with. Watch her husband. Perhaps, as he claims, he knew nothing of her crimes. Perhaps not. Watch him. Watch who he meets. He may try to make contact with her spy masters in security. The passion of my comrades is admirable, but some of them go a little too far. I cannot fault their enthusiasm, but they have a tendency to take things literally. And they don't appreciate that to attain our political goals, we must occasionally pretend to be more fearsome than we ever want to be. I hope they realize that. We are not beasts slavering for vengeance. I just need to be able to convince the founders I am the safe, responsible option. How much inspiration is enough? How many rousing speeches is too many? Perhaps I've roused the rabble. But right now we need a rabble. So what if some of them were forced into criminal acts before? We need violent men. We need men who'll face security guns. Maybe once we have peace, we won't need them so much, though they'll need calming down. Perhaps I'll make a few examples to make them calm down. I will cross that bridge as and when. There'll be plenty of time for calmer minds once we've won this war. Finally, we can bring the missile online. All that talk about radiation contamination from the ship's reactor has turned out to be a complete exaggeration. It's just that my hair is already thinning, and the others, they aren't that much younger than me. It's probably just nerves or psychosomatic. That's all there is to it. I must set a good example to the movement. I can't be seen to avoid the ship. I'll make a point of making inspections there with the true believers.